LR, the liberal redneck here, coming to you from a country that is trying to wrap its mind around the fact that Russia has deep and personal ties to our current administration. This is especially strange when you consider that since the end of World War II, Russia has been a bitter enemy of our country, as evidenced by the installation of atomic warheads in Cuba, otherwise known as the Cuban Missile Crisis, and the Berlin Wall, otherwise known as the Iron Curtain, among many other confrontations of varying degrees. Current evidence unearthed by Special Counsel Robert Mueller indicates that Russia was instrumental in helping to elect our current president with his apparent knowledge and consent. Virtually every member of the current administration has highly suspicious financial ties with Russia, including the president, the Speaker of the House, and the Senate Majority Leader. The president was actually negotiating with a banned Russian bank to build a motel in Moscow while in the middle of his presidential campaign. Extremely troubling is the president's refusal to say a single derogatory remark about Russia's involvement in his election and delaying economic sanctions imposed by overwhelming numbers in both houses of Congress for many months, until the assassination attempt of an exiled Russian dissident in the UK forced his hand via the international condemnation of the act. Then he actually called Putin and congratulated him on his electoral victory. For someone who is fond of yelling at the top of his voice that there was no collusion and contradictory reports are fake news and a witch hunt, you would think he would welcome the special counsel's investigation as a way to clear his name and put the story to rest. Instead, he seems to be doing everything in his power to fire Robert Mueller and end the investigation as soon as possible. That is definitely not the actions of an innocent man. When you add a vast money laundering scheme, a payoff to one of the porn stars he had an affair with that may have included an abortion, and the unprecedented turnover in White House personnel, we have a president incapable of dealing with anything beyond his own personal problems. Time has come for a change. We are not the United States of Russia. Obviously, our Russian/Republican-controlled Congress will do nothing to upset their sweet deal of controlling every branch of our government. Therefore, we must elect a new Congress this November that has no Russian connections. That would be a Democratic Congress. You can reach me at theliberalredneck@gmail.com, and you can visit live or on tape with me, the Pagan Goddess, and the Professor every Thursday evening at 10 p.m. Central on blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck.